Hey everyone, welcome back with another chapter review. Finally, Cross-Manage continues, and in this chapter it actually gets pretty interesting. It's Cross-Manage Manga Chapter 5 after like a month or two of no chapters. I would ask if it's, if it really is a monthly manga, which it is and shit. But it's been a couple months since there's been a new chapter, so yeah, I guess hiatus or whatever, break. Everyone needs breaks once in a while, I guess. Although, I would have expected this chapter to be longer. It was only 20 pages long. And technically 19, because the last page wasn't even a content page. It was just a pointless page they put there for whatever fucking reason. So technically only 19 pages long. I would have expected it to be longer since we were waiting 2 months for this chapter, roughly. So, yeah. But anyways, though. This chapter had 3 parts to it. I'm going to discuss each part here in order. The first part was Sakurai talking with his friends like Sakai and Wakamoto and other friends of his. Alright, and they're teasing him about being the male manager to an all-girls lacrosse team and asking him, if he's embarrassed about this or something, and he's unable to give them a straight answer, but he is getting really pissed at them. He yells at them, telling them to stop teasing him and everything. This scene's pretty humorous, and then the scene after that is Sakurai walking through the halls and having Toyoguchi run into him. It appears that she's worried about the lacrosse team actually beating their next opponents. I forget what she said it was called though, but some sort of a school, I guess, obviously. And then, so as she chats on a little bit more about shit, and then you hear, you read Sakurai basically saying under his breath, although she does hear it, that he's amazing. She is amazing. Oh, by the way, in the first scene, they also teased him about actually liking Toyoguchi. But, anyways, though, to this, she actually questions it, why is she amazing? And then he basically, not in these exact words, but he basically says that she's able to do whatever she wants and not worry about what anyone else thinks, which I guess kind of means that he does care what other people think about him for some reason. And then she basically says flat out, you just have to stop. She doesn't say it like this, but you have to stop giving a fuck what people think about you. And I'm actually planning on doing a rant about this in the future probably, because this hits home with me a lot. But you have to stop giving a fuck what people think about you. And she doesn't say in those exact words, of course, so that's basically what she says. You just have to do whatever you want and don't care what other people think. Shrug off all the weird glances and looks and what other people say and just do it, okay? And then the final scene is with Sakurai and two of his friends, Sakai and Wakamoto, in which, they talk a little bit about pointless, trivial shit, and in the end, Sakurai basically states that he's going to stop caring what other people think about him. He's going to just do whatever the hell he wants without any regard for what other people care about it and whatnot, period, which is kind of good. That's what you need to do in life, trust me. Okay, so yeah, and that basically ends this chapter, except the final panel is some weird other girl saying Sakurai's name. So could this be hinting towards a love triangle later on? I kind of hope so, because I really enjoy love triangles in anime and manga and whatnot. Alright, so I really hope that is a hinting towards a love triangle in the future of this manga. Anyways, this was a pretty good chapter. If I were to have one complaint, it'd be that I wish it was longer. It just felt too short, considering we were waiting roughly 2 months for it. Okay, other than that, I had no complaints about this chapter. Sakurai's character is developing even further, which is really good, of course. And yeah, so I have no other major complaints about this chapter. And that one right there about the length is just kind of a nitpick, I guess. So I have nothing else to say about this chapter, though. It was a really good chapter. I really enjoyed reading through it, and yeah, so I guess that's it for this review of Bloody Cross Manga Chapter 5. I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.